Alright guys, hello. I'm going to show you how to get this done now. So, in a Suzuki, at least in this one, let me just focus this guy. You're going to get this stock gear knob, which is all fine and dandy, but if you wanted to get something fancier, you get something like this. Now, in order to get this on, it's going to be different because these are going to be universal, so supposedly these are going to fit on every type of gear stick. Now, this is a manual, as you may have noticed so far, but there's three sizes, different sizes on this, all right? So here's the thing that it comes in, all right? And as you can see, there's adapters, right? These adapters have different, they have different sized holes inside, all right? This is for the smallest one, this is a medium one, and this is the largest one. So I have it here, as you can see, there it is. So this is the one I have. Now initially this snapped on me, so I had to like super glue it together or glue it together with hot glue. Yours may snap as well. I mean, epoxy is probably the best. Now what you're gonna get as well with this packet is one of these guys, an Allen key, and you're gonna get these little screws. This camera fucking focuses. You see them screws? Do you? There you go. So as you can see, this screw here basically is designed to go in and bite into this little contraption here that essentially is sliding above the actual gear stick. Now, of course, this is much easier to do if you have these in before you slide it on, because again, imagine putting these on when the thing is in such a position, so it's a pain in the ass. So what you want to do is basically screw this off. Right, I loosened mine already up, so screw this off with this the first time around, because factory made cars probably have a better, geez, there's a lot of stuff in it. Okay, now here's the little trick here. I've noticed that because this thing is so large and this thing is so small, it will only be maybe up until here. That's where it's going to end. And this means that this boot, which usually was held by the back pressure from this old knob, will be sliding up and down this shaft. Meaning that if this thing slides up to this point here and you decide to shift forward, right, somewhere forward, you're going to snap this off. This is going to pop off, which kind of defeats the purpose of the, actual video. So what you're going to do is get one of these guys. It's just a hose, right, piece of hose. You slide this guy in like so. Well, you don't have to slide him in. I had to clip mine open. Doing this with one hand is a bit more difficult, but essentially this acts as a buffer zone and just presses down on it. So now this thing is not going to go up and go back up. You can use anything, I don't know, like a plastic tube, whatever you can get your hands on. I think a pipe is easy enough to get done. Next thing you're going to do is slide this guy right in. Get him in good. Press down as much as you can. Don't worry about the actual pipe here because it's not going to be too much of a problem. And finally, you slap this guy in as well. Now, what you want to do is position your knob, depending, of course, if your knob is, able to move around, whichever way you want, because once you tighten this up, it's going to be quite stable, all right? And all you got to do afterwards is tighten these out. I'm not going to show you this because it's simple enough, and I don't want to be tightening this stuff with one hand, all right? And that's it. That's how you do the gear knob. Good luck.